Hello, lovely people. This is not the same room. There's lots more background. There's a bit more foreground. Probably way more echo because there's no carpet in here. And I wanted to take a few minutes just to give you a bit more of an insight into what's going on with my progress. The reason I'm doing this is because I have reached a point where I have made more efficient my editing process such that it doesn't take me that long to make a video each day. And so now my goal is to reshift my focus back onto the chess because it's taken a bit of a back seat. I've been a little bit obsessive about the analytics, not on purpose, it's just easy to, you get so much data about how the video is doing and how many comments and what the audience retention curve is. Oh, there's so many graphs. It's just very addictive. And it's something which has led me to think a lot about what I should be doing and what new types of videos I should be making and trying to tweak the videos that I am making. And that's fine, that should happen, but not to this level it has been happening. And I could recognize that in myself, and I thought, okay, let's make sure I can just make a video very quickly. So I got a few editing improvements, and now I've nailed that so that I can make a video end to end much quicker than I could before, because the editing is all handled by this bit of software. I'm using a bit of software called Recut, which takes out silences, and I've managed to find a way to avoid the moves being removed by using the sounds from chess.com. We'll see. There might be even better things that I could be doing. But today, woke up and instead of making a rapid video, which isn't going to help my chess as much as something else, I'm doing the something else. So I'm in the kitchen. I've got my board out. I've got logical chess, move by move, every move explained by Irving Chernev. Give you a taster of that. Oh. So today is just going to be a chunky, quiet day of hard work doing chess. I've got far too much coffee. It's a bright winter's day. Conditions are perfect for a chunky day. A chunky day of chess. Chunky day of chess. One thing that is slowing me down still is I still find this very awkward. So I still find talking to the camera difficult and I don't feel natural yet. My last video, the last one I released, I can feel a little bit more loose on camera, and I feel a little bit less awkward. But it still feels like a very intentional process. I don't feel like I'm just talking to you. I feel like I'm thinking carefully about talking to you and being a bit like limited by that. Like there's a threshold which I'm not getting over, and I'm not being loose. And that takes time. So what that means is like I think a lot before I'm on camera, and I often edit quite a lot of my stuff out, stuff I've said, and that will likely change over time. So that will be reduced over time to the point where there is a point where I'll just be set the camera up, put the lights on, done, record, say some stuff, post it. That's the end goal, where I don't edit stuff out. I'm not thinking too much about what I'm going to say before I say it. I like thinking out loud. When I'm talking to my friends and family, I have some of my best thoughts in conversation. I think conversation is an amazing tool for thinking. I don't journal, but I should probably journal. But I think a lot of people journal because it's like a one-way conversation. They're able to start thinking out loud, but with their pen. I just think out loud, talking to people. And eventually I'll get to the point where I can do that on camera to you and not feel this sort of like, when I'm about to hit record or when I've just hit record, I can just feel myself tighten slightly, like, oh, okay, here we go. I'm talking to a camera on my own in a room. That feels weird. Eventually it won't. All right, different kind of video today, just to give you a bit of an insight. I'm not going to be making a rapid chess video, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit of something different, me in a different environment, but really trying to focus on improving my chess. A couple more videos that are going to come out. I played a classical game in person in a local match, which I'll share that with you soon. And I played my best ever classical game online recently, and I'll share that with you as well. Both classical games, I'll do the analysis proper and share it with you in subsequent videos. So look forward to that. All right, chat to you soon. Bye. This is the book, Move by Move, Every Move Explained. That's not just a subtitle, it's a accurate depiction of what happens in the book. So everything that is explained, like the kingside attack, for example, is explained through the use of full games. So there are a bunch of games here, 16 games, I think, and each game is presented in full. Basically, every move that's played is commented upon. And I'm just going to go through. The reason I like that is because I can just sit here with my board and make the moves and get used to seeing positions in real life with this lovely set. So I got these pieces from Baker Street in London, the classic chess shop, and then some lovely housemates of mine got me this wooden board. Look at that, ASMR chess. Eat your heart out. I haven't had much opportunity to play with the board. Looking forward to doing that a bit more in the future.